You guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome for those who are new to the channel. My name is fransica, brackin. Welcome you guys to the channel. The Lord gave me this word and he said the enemy in this time, when I say the enemy, the reason why I say the enemy too, for who wants to know this, right? The reason why I say the enemy is because the devil is one being that is using multiple avenues to get at us, right? And multiple people sometimes they don't even know each other, but they are being used by the same demon to do various different things, right? This is why I say the enemy, right? Because the devil does that, it's like there's a hierarchy of everything. Just like how there's a hierarchy, the angels, us, this is why the angels say that, you make man just a little lower than them. And then there's the cherubims, and then there's the throne. So there is hierarchy, right? So, but there is one enemy, and he have various ways of, he entices others, or others that allow him to use them, right? Allow him to use them to get at the Lord's children, right? So when I say the enemy, this is what I mean. So the Lord said the enemy wants to, right now, he's looking for grounds of divorce. And when I mean grounds of divorce, he's trying to say we do not deserve the blessing. And I'm just using this example, right? As an example, it's like someone, you gain plenty weight. You gain plenty weight. You went and you did the work and you lose the weight, and you have, okay, you prove or whatever it is that you lose the weight, you gain that thing or whatever it is. What the enemy wants to do now, he come through various things, right? And what he tends to do, he entices us to be able to lose that thing by getting us to do self-sabotage. So we get the blessings, he start to, oh, this was like this and that was like this. He start to slander you into, or start to do some kind of thing to entice you into self-destructive behavior, so that you can fall out of that blessing, so that you won't be able to stay in that blessed place, right? It's like the Garden of Eden, right? He enticed Eve so that Eve will destroy herself and the blessing, which is the Garden of Eden. Eve will do that with her own actions, right? It wasn't the devil that pushed the apple in her mouth. He just simply enticed her. So what the enemy is doing now, the enemy is looking for ground for divorce. What does that mean when he's looking for ground for divorce, right? Ground for divorce. Meaning he's trying to make it look like we do not deserve it. It's like some of you all, the Lord, you go through the process and you guys, you get married or whatever it is, or you become a wife or whatever it is, and you have the blessing or whatever. What the enemy wants to do now is to, okay, this person don't deserve it because of this, and is looking to tear it apart in a sense. But the Lord gave me this message, right? And I think this is to add on to this, because he had given me it separate, but I now understood that it is to add on to this, right? He said, but just like when you are having a baby, just like when you are when some of you, or you have a baby growing in your tummy. He said at the starting of the stage, there's a reason why the Lord don't, when the Lord speak a prophecy in your life and you grab onto that prophecy, right? That is like you're getting impregnated with that prophecy. You grab onto it. Remember Mary, the angel come down and the angel spoke and say, Mary, this is what is going to happen. And it left Mary now. Listen, you guys. Excuse me, I'm feeling all that good today, right? Listen, you guys. When the angel came to Mary, and the angel said to Mary, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna get a child inside of you. And you say, how could this be, or whatever it is? But she believed. Why did you think, first and foremost, before I continue on, why did you think that the angel didn't go to anybody? Why did you think that he came to Mary? The angel came to Mary because her faith system would have been able now. Her faith system was, how to say, created the atmosphere Her faith system created an atmosphere so that that thing can develop. Faith is how supernatural thing or spiritual things, spiritual impregnation, meaning spiritual prophecies that you believe in, develop and come to visualization. It's through faith. Faith is like the thing you need to feed that thing that Abba put in your spirit. You need to believe on that thing. So he came to Mary and he caused Mary, however it is, to believe. He know Mary had the faith belief system to be able to push that thing out. So what the enemy wants to do, when it is at a low stage, right, when you now get that thing, what the enemy tend to do, if someone know that you're believing the Lord, someone tell you that you're going to prophesy and say you're going to get this and you're going to get that, what the enemy tend to do when the enemy know, okay, you are impregnated with something, meaning you are believing the Lord for something, you are having faith, and it is developing slowly by you studying the word of the Lord, and you start to get more faith. It's like the nutrients. You start to take your nutrients, you start to study the word of the Lord, you start to, worship it. All these things start to ripen up that thing like a baby. And the enemy come in now when he knows that, okay, this person has something, and what he tries to do, if some of you all gonna release information beforehand, or you're gonna tell this friend, Gil, someone give me this prophecy, what he tends to do, and he use any and everybody, if that person is not protected by Abba, he use that person mouth, wherever it is, to get you to abort that thing, create an atmosphere that it will not happen, try to stop it in any way. Some of you all, the Lord said that someone is your husband, and you're gone and you tell that friend, do you know that that is my husband, or wherever it is, and guess what happens now? All of a sudden that blessing problem start to happen with it. Is like that. The Lord said, but for some of you all, he said it is too far gone now. It is too far gone. It's like it done already established too big. It's like a child that already reached 8+ months. Even if they try to mess with it now, to try to stop it, to create an atmosphere so that it will be aborted so it wouldn't come forward. Guess what the Lord said? It is already too far gone now. They can't pull away the support system, which is your womb, away from it anymore, because it is already at birthing stage, says the Most High God. It is too far gone. They can't stop this one. I don't know who this word is for, but the Lord said it is too far mature now. It is too far gone. That thing that you have been pressing the Lord for, or cultivating in the spiritual or in the physical and the spiritual, what you have been believing the Lord for, wherever it is, he said it is too far gone. It's just like, how to say, it's like someone picture is saving up for a house or a car or whatever it is. I'm just using that example. Picture is saving for this thing. Guess what? You are at the stage where you don't already have the maturity. So even if this don't happen or that don't happen, or all if the papers or whatever it is don't come to you already, you're at the last leg. You don't really need all that much. So even if they come in and they mess with this now, they mess with your finances and mess with, you really don't need that, because why? It is already too far gone, says the Most High God. So he said, the enemy is trying to find grounds of divorce right now for you to not get you with what it is that he's trying to cause it to not come to pass. But the Lord said it's already too far gone. He's trying to create an atmosphere so it won't happen. Trying to get you to self-sabotage it, to mess it up. He said, but it is too far gone. I don't know who this word is for, but he said it is too far gone. And keep on believing in faith. And use wisdom. If you know something, if the Lord give you wisdom of someone or something or whatever it is, act wisely. Stay blessed, stay strong.